Monday afternoon, March 20th, 2023. Old school versus the new school. Defense double plays. Old school, I consider 1870s through 1949. New school, I consider 1950, 20, 22. I want to look at defense and the double plays. Here's the question. Who has the most double plays in each position? Which player has the most double plays at the position that they played on the field? Starting with catcher. Ray Chalk, 222 double plays. First baseman, Eddie Murray, 2,023. Second baseman, Bill Mazeroski, 1,706. I think that's how he got into the Hall of Fame. Third baseman, Brooks Robinson, 618 double plays. Shortstop, Ozzie Smith, 1,590. Left field, Jesse Burkett, 62 double plays. Center field, Tris Speaker, 146 double plays. Right field, Harry Hooper, 86 double plays. And pitchers, Greg Maddux, 98 double plays. These are all the leaders. So which era, old school or new school, if you add up all the players in the Baseball Hall of Fame, according to the position that they played, their most games played at their position, let's add it up and see who has the most double plays. Which, old school or new school? I did the research and I wrote it down in this book. There were 1,034 defensive double plays by catchers in the new school era, 1950-2022. There were 1,046 in the old school era by catchers. Old school wins by 12, very close. First base, 13,839 double plays by first baseman in the new school era. Old school beats them, 15,775. Second base, 9,916 by the new school second baseman for double plays. Old school, they win again, 12,826. Third base, 2,976 in the new school era, but only 1,229 in the old school. So new school wins there at third base. In left field, 10,702 in the new school era, but old school, 12,856. So old school wins. In shortstops, left field, 166 double plays by new school, 393 by the old school left fielders. Old school wins there. Center field, 232 double plays by new school center fielders, 447 by the old schoolers. Old school wins. Right field, 281 double plays by right fielders, and there were 755. 281 double plays, new school. 755 old school, right field. And pitchers, 1,269 by the new school pitchers, 1,527 double plays, old school. So how do you add this one up? As far as double plays, the old school wins in catchers, first base, and second base. Shortstop, left field, center field, right field, and pitching. 8 of the 9 positions, old school wins. The only position that the new school won in double plays was third base because you got a guy named Brooks Robinson playing there. Okay, let's add it up. Where do we stand? Old school 20, new school 7. Because I've done 13 offensive categories. And I'll just highlight it again for those who are watching the first time. 13 offensive categories. Batting average, hits, runs scored, runs batted in, home runs, triples, doubles, singles, slugging, on base, total bases, base on balls, stolen bases. That's 13 categories. And the old school won 8 times, and new school won 5. Pitching. There was wins, innings, games started, complete games, shutout, strikeouts, shutouts, ERA. 7 categories, and the old school won 6 of them. That made 14. So it's 14 to 6. And in defensive categories, I've got games played, fielding percentage, chances, putouts, assists, and double plays. And so far, old school has won out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They've won 5 of the 6. So the score is 19 to 7. I'll add it all up at the end because I still have innings and fewest errors. When I'm done with that, I'll put it all together as far as the 13 offensive categories, 7 pitching categories, and you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 defensive categories. So 8 plus 7 plus 8. No, 13 categories, offensive. 7 pitching. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Got to keep this track. That's 20. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 defensive categories. So that will be 28 categories. And the score is 19 to 7. Old school has won. Hang with me, bear with me. We'll get 2 more categories, defensive innings and fewest errors. And we'll add it all up, and I'll tell you where the old school won and where the new school won. Thanks for tuning in. I'm out.